Two guys, one slot. They know they're on the air every week. They bring the vibes, they're a crazy pair. Slot Master and Rust Factor, taking over the show, talking about everything and nothing. Just let it flow. They got the energy, they got the style, they got the beats, making you dance all night, moving your feet, talking about movies, music, and all the news. They got the talent, they got the views. Two guys, one slot. You ready for the ride? They're gonna keep you entertained, side by side. Two guys, one slot. They're taking over the scene. When they hit the mic, you know what I mean. Two guys, one slot. They're gonna blow your mind. The jokes and the laughs, they're one of a kind. Two guys, one slot. They're here to stay. Get ready for the podcast every single day. Two guys, one slot. They're here to stay. Get ready for the podcast every single day.
Howdy. On location.
Live
from
on
Lake of the
location.
Are we at Lake of the Ozarks or Table Rock? Table Rock Lake.
Table Rock Lake. That's out in
Hi.
Missouri.
That is in Missouri. Episode 63, Two Guys, One Slot. Hi, I'm Corey, and I'm going to have to say you're about 1,222 miles away from me.
Yeah, you
now,
gotta
Russ
add a couple hundred more extra miles now. Jesus.
Beings that I am in Missouri.
What are you doing? What are you doing out there?
Playing a little golf trip. It's the Slot Master Accountant's birthday. I don't know if he wants me to tell anybody how old he is.
Just old enough to drink, I hear.
He is, and I've got the Slot Master's bodyguard over here getting ready to tie into a Sammy.
Ooh.
What's up with you, Russ Factor? How are you, bud?
Just hanging out, navigating life, being not smoking anymore, dealing with irritability, snackability, all the works.
How's that going for you?
No, pretty good, I guess. I just saw I saw my doctor prescribed nutritionist to learn how to eat a little better in this new world. So I got a lot of good food I can eat and meals I can put together and get what I need. What is that? What is that? Oh God!
He's eating a smoked white turkey and cheddar submarine sandwich.
Boy, that sounds good. I cheated a little tonight and had some Frito chili pie, but not too much. Not too much.
What did your doctor say you needed to do?
Eat better.
Eat better.
Eat better.
Did he put you on like a calorie intake or?
No, more of just here's the different thing. I got this little guide that has all the different foods that I could be eating, and it has a little Michelle Obama plate on how to portion it all out. So just kind of
pyramid.
Yeah, and then I'm logging shit in an app, but it's not like I don't have to count calories or anything. I just got to kind of, keep it smart.
Well, that's good, Russ Factor. Yeah. What else has been going on in your world?
Oh, we still have that damn cat I brought up near the end of last week's episode.
That stray? You're not getting rid of her?
Oh, we're trying. Anybody want to come out to Arizona and get a cat? We got one right here for you. Ready to go.
Come on, get your little kitty cat. Get your little kitty cat.
I saw a TikTok today that reminded me of you guys as you were talking about golf. I'm sure it came from your algorithm. It was a funny little golf TikTok where it said golf tournaments is the only event where the people going to watch dress like the people who play. And they're like standing there going, well, maybe if somebody doesn't show up, I can play. I like golf.
I saw that TikTok. If you wear golf shoes to a golf tournament, you're a tool.
Yeah.
But that's a lie because, I mean, I think golf. Well, I think baseball's one of the dumbest because the managers wear the uniform.
Yeah, they're never gonna get out there and play.
could you imagine like if a coach of an NBA team wore the uniform?
Some old fat white guy getting out there to play. just wearing a jersey. I'm just part of it, guys. I just want to be a part of the team.
I saw that TikTok too. It's the Joe, the slot master's accountant, was talking to me. Big news last night. So we went to this little town outside of the Ozarks, wherever we're at. I'm all confused. Last night we went to Clinton, Missouri, and the only thing that's in Clinton, Missouri is a Walmart, a CVS, a McDonald's, and an Applebee's. So
did you hit all of them?
I met. We hit 2 out of the 3. We hit the Walmart,
and the Applebee's.
The CVS, the Applebee's, and the McDonald's. No Walmart.
Damn.
But I sat and had some. We were eating good in the neighborhood last night.
Yeah. Nothing like going to Applebee's and having 13 Coors Lights and fighting the waitress.
They had Busch Lights, and have you ever seen that TikTok of where the people are like, "We're from Alaska. We really hate the snow.
Oh,
we're from Alaska."
Yeah, they're weird. They're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, our waitress, I think, was from Nebraska or Alaska, maybe Nebraska, but.
Oh yeah, I just saw the Alaska one the other day, and I'm like, God, that's something about those people rub me the wrong way. Something that I don't know what's going on up there. The sun doesn't hit the same up there, I don't think.
No, it don't. They all those people in Alaska have some sort of tism.
Yeah, and some sort of vitamin deficiency, I think. I think that's what it is.
Poppy just said that. Poppy just told me that his edible is kicking in.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, boy. So it's the ham on whole wheat, hold the mayo.
Did you say you're coming to town?
What?
Did you say something about coming to town earlier?
I am. I'll be in Phoenix in like November.
Oh.
I have to go there for work for a week.
It's forever from now. We'll all be dead by then.
We could be if I don't start eating gooder. I think Applebee's, we had half price appetizers all night.
Yeah. What was your favorite?
Mozzarella stick. I had mozzarella sticks. Joe had a burger that he's like, this is good, but he had like 70 beers yesterday, so I think that had an effect on him.
Would have been good, yeah.
It clouded his judgment. Poppy had shrimp.
Ooh.
I think Applebee's in Clinton, Missouri might be the last place I'd order shrimp.
Yeah, like, we always say that it's a little kind of sketchy out here in Phoenix to be ordering seafood because where does it fucking come from? But yeah, Clinton, Missouri's a little questionable as well for your shrimp at Applebee's.
And then about 9, it closed at 10, and the lady told us like 10 times that it closed at 10. And she was getting ready to like tab us out, and like 9:15, the kitchen closed at 9, and then you could drink till 10, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. And this dude about 9:15 came out. He was wearing an Applebee's shirt, Applebee's hat, and it looked like he had been changing oil on diesel rigs all day.
Yeah.
And I was like, did I just cook our food? And then I slowly slid my plate forward because I think he was cooking our food. It was, it like I say, it looked like he'd been changing oil on some big diesel rigs all day.
The shop closes at 5. Catch that second job shift over at the Applebee's cooking.
He could. That was good. And then we played golf today at Payne Stewart's course, or Tiger Woods' course. It's called Payne's Valley. It's for sure the most expensive golf course I've ever played in my life.
Really?
And it was probably by far one of the prettiest golf courses I've ever played, like in the Ozarks. I don't even know what this whole area is. I'm normally fairly decent with directions, and we wound around, and it was all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So then at the very last, we went live and played the 19th hole. With that right there, you can see it right there. It's kind of dug out in that little ridge there, and it's fantastic.
Wow.
Right at the very, very top. Right at the very, very top is the clubhouse, and then you just switch back.
I was gonna ask if this was your cabin up here.
No, that's our cabin's just west of that.
This is cool, dude. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. It is. It's pretty neat. So if you want to go back out and I think all the Canadian friends, now that I think of it, I don't know why this just came back into my head, but all the Canadian friends that watched You Can't Do That on television, Barth, the cook, was the cook at Applebees. Remember that? Then he'd come out and go, I heard that. Yeah. That was pretty disgusting. No, and then today, then we went after we got done playing golf. We went and ate up at the clubhouse, and then that was the guy that cooked my cheese sticks and Poppy's shrimp.
Asked for blackened shrimp.
He pulled that shrimp out from under that hat.
What are these ashes in here, ma'am? And then after that, we went to a gas station on the way to our cabin, and they had 5 illegal slot machines. I put $10 in the slot machine. I played a max bet, $5 spin. Very first one, it showed up. I don't even know. I didn't have my phone. I wish I had my phone. It went spin, spin, spin. It was like some sort of Wheel of Fortune situation.
Yeah. And
then it popped. I couldn't even stop to bring Ryan over to watch it because it automatically was spinning, and I got 6x, so I won $300.
Damn.
So I went up and I was like, "Where do I cash this? I'm out of here." The guy goes, "You got to go over that. I don't know if it'll pay that much." And then we went and just spit out $310 in 20s and 2 5s, and I was like, "Deuce."
All right.
That was good. That's a lot gooder than the slot machines were to me in Wichita the last time I was there. Man, last Sunday they were brutal. But I'm in a little bit of a dilemma. I'm coming back Saturday morning, so I got to go to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because that's 22 days, so maybe I'll go on Saturday and Sunday, or maybe I'll just go Sunday. I'm not sure when I'll be live. I'll have to figure that out.
Nice. How's the weather out that way?
Hot as fuck. I mean, it is. I was dying today. That was another cool thing that they did at the golf course. They gave us these towels that were ice cold out of a cooler, and I kind of put it on my neck, and I was a couple sniffs, and I was like, oh my God, it's mint. It was like I was at the spa. Cleaned my pores and smelled fantastic.
Oh.
Smelled fantastic.
Nice. Oh. Yeah,
We're in a cabin, and there's all sorts of deer.
This place looks cool. I was looking at some pictures here on the side, and that's a really nice course. That's wow.
Yeah, it's very expensive though. I don't know if I'll come back and play again. Maybe, I wouldn't. You can't play it around the regular.
Hit those slots you gave him.
Yeah, if I keep hitting those slots, I paid for my round with the almost. I almost paid for my round with those there, but and then I'm trying to think of what's going on in the world. I saw that Justin Timberlake got a DUI.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake got popped with a DUI. There's a lot of I don't know if there's much information on there that's inaccurate that's going around, because a bunch of weird stuff started popping out about all the stuff that was in his system, ranging from alcohol to Molly to cocaine. And then there was this story about how the cop didn't know who he was, and I was like, that's not real. Come on.
I think the whole thing's bullshit. I think that when I was looking at like his ticket sales, I'm a huge conspiracy theorist, obviously, but I think that he's not selling a lot of tickets and not selling out the arenas like he thought. And now this is going to be a good chance for him to cancel the rest of his world tour because he's not selling any tickets.
Let's pull this up here for.
I mean, what are the chances of him getting behind the wheel and driving?
Yeah, that's crazy, and that's the biggest complaint. A lot of the shade people are throwing at him is like, this motherfucker has enough money to be chauffeured around by an army of limousines for the rest of his life. Like, what was he doing just driving and getting a DUI?
I know. I don't understand it. Poppy sent me a meme today that looked like it looked like a microwave screen in front of that, and it said me looking at my dino nuggets at 3 a.m.
I saw one that said when your bro asks you if he looks high and you say nah, you're good, bro.
I like my favorite was TMZ had video like instantly of him driving, and then he had a like this quote that the cop said, "Oh, I only had one margarita." Like, come on. What'd that just say about Chris Cornell? Go back to that really quick.
No, clickbait.
Oh. The front man from Chris Cornell said he couldn't match. Well, of course he can't do that now.
Well, yeah, he'd have a little trouble doing that now.
He's going to have some trouble.
I would be actually pretty impressed if he managed to do it. That would be crazy to see.
That would be. So what are some of the other conspiracy theories floating around about Justin Timberlake? There's got to be.
Well, not much. It was just some weird stories coming out about the DUI. Like I said, that weird story coming out about how the cop was young and didn't know who he was, and he was talking like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna be fucked for my tour." Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, I know. I guess he has court in July, but dude, you know that dude's never even gonna be in there. Like, that'll all be handled, and nobody will talk about it 2 months from now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have a hard time seeing that. And then there's this other court case going on with Young Thug. Have you been following that court case?
No, what's going on there?
Young Thug is a rapper, and he is under investigation for RICO charges. So, like conspiracy, there's a whole bunch of charges that he's figuring. So that guy on his left, our right, the gray-haired dude, found out about a secret meeting that the judge was having. It's called like ex parte or something like that, where he didn't invite the defense in there, and somehow his lawyer found out about it, and the judge snapped and tried to throw, or said he was going to throw his lawyer in jail, hold him for contempt. So there's some big conspiracy theory that's after this guy. So this trial is the longest trial that's ever happened in Georgia. It took 9, almost 10 months for them to pick the jury, and it sounds like they don't have a great case against him. And now that judge who's trying to throw his lawyer in jail is not making it any better for him. Right. So his buddy, Little Woody, who allegedly committed this murder.
Lil Woody?
The judge, Lil Woody, brought him into his... Lil Woody's in jail because he refused to testify against him. And then part of that hearing where the judge had in secret, he was going to give the guy, Lil Woody, immunity if he told. And then that lawyer found out about it because he got on, you have to Google like Lil Woody testifies. He got up there and so he goes, how old are you, sir? And he goes, I plead the fifth. They're like, you don't know how old you are? I'll plead the fifth. 5.
Here we go. I'm gonna try this
hit
one.
that top 5 moments.
5.
Watch this.
Go 5.
On the Sunday at Cascade Skating Ring, that you got Thug on FaceTime so Kel and Thug could speak. Yes or no?
If Detective Thorpe said I told him that, I told him that.
Okay. Do you remember that happening?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember. Me and Shell Kel ain't gonna talk.
All right. And then, do you remember telling Detective Thorpe so him and Thug talked, and whatever was said with that, I don't know.
I probably told Detective Thorpe that.
Where do you think that accent's from? If you had to guess.
Atlanta.
And again, that was in your January 11, 2015 interview.
I guess.
It's really not good at answering questions here. I might have, I guess. Oh, I feel you.
How old are you, sir? I plead the fifth.
I thought I was in there about 5 minutes. I thought I walked in and walked back out. So I don't know what I don't told him. I can't remember what I don't told him.
So you say you don't remember telling him about what happened at?
But if he said that I told him that, I'm telling you right now, I told him that.
I told him that.
It kind of looks like go. I want him to say, how long is this?
53 minutes.
Oh shit! Now go to like the middle to see if when she starts asking, do you know your name? I plead the fifth.
All right, let's see here. Here's a.
I said it. Yes, I said it.
I need to know if you remember telling him that. All right. So yesterday, we left off talking about your interview that you did on February 20th, 2015. Going back to the incident in which you, your girlfriend at the time,
It says he's speaking Section 8.
and your child was being shot at. Do you remember seeing any of the individuals who shot at you?
I never saw no one that shot at me at that time.
Do you recall in that interview a period of time where the detective left the room and you were speaking with your girlfriend and you told her that you knew who shot at you?
I never saw nobody. I never saw who shot at me. If I saw who shot at me, I would never told the police who shot at me.
If
I mean, so that's
saw
basically
who
what this
shot
guy
at
does.
me, I would never tell the police who shot at me.
Lil Woody is their star witness, and you can see what they got going on with Lil Woody. So
yeah,
that's the young thug trial. And now, like I say, the judge is in some hot water for trying to throw young thug's lawyer in the pen. And last I read, it was pretty close for him to do some time, that he was going to do time over the weekend and then come back and be in court. But
I haven't seen any of this. This is new to me. I'm sure my algorithm would be filled with it now.
Yeah. Speaking of my algorithm, they found the Hawk Tua girl that Cody Burton will be happy to know.
Oh,
they
found her. I gotta spit on that thing. Hawk Tua.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they found her, huh? I know they were looking.
She has been found. Can you find that? Pull that up, because a lot of people may not know what we're talking about there. But they found her based on earrings that she was wearing, and she's now private.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk.
Oh.
Spit on that thing. You get me?
Why did they mute it? They muted on there.
Really?
You gotta give him that hawk. Spit on that thing.
Why would they mute that?
You gotta give him good. Spit on that thing.
How would you like to be known as the Hawk Tua girl? I guess if you want to be known for something, I guess that would be all right.
Being the hot to a boy.
I need to make some shirts that say, if you can't hawk Tua, I don't want to talk to you. Selling out.
Next merch line coming up.
Hawk Tua 2024. I have not seen that yet.
Yeah,
But
they were they were having some trouble. They thought it was someone else, and like some girl who had one video. She posted a second video saying that's not me. But yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there. But when you hit it like that, it's like if you want to ride that wave, you're best to just start getting on social, because she could have had like 200,000 followers overnight. Like that first night, if she just popped up on a TikTok account.
Right. She could have more than Jen the Lonely Lesbian. Have you been checking in on her lately?
She hasn't infiltrated my algorithm yet. Even though you sent me video I clicked on, it hasn't even popped up on my algorithm yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Let that sink in. She still hasn't done a gainer in her pool yet.
No.
That dude keeps asking her to do a gainer in her pool, and she hasn't done that.
Yeah, does Joe
Pull her up real quick.
Does Joe keep sending hate from Kansas City?
Yeah. Joe said he hadn't heard that yet. Pull Jen the Lonely Lesbian up.
I think I can pull it up on here. Hold on. Let's do phone.
Oops.
I'll go to this. I got that one you sent me. And I can pull it up.
Damn, Russ Factor.
Skip. Where you at?
Now let that sink in. Jen the Lonely Lesbian, for you don't know, gives worldly advice to all the single guys and gals out there. And she does it in a very interesting way.
Here we go. Let's do this and cancel.
Look at Russ Factor just on the spot pulling this. If you
Pulling
pull this off,
clips.
Russ Factor, he is on the ones and twos.
Boom. Boom. Let's do it.
Is that your phone?
Friday, my babes. So I read a quote earlier and I wanted to share it with you. The quote said, "Losing your favorite person will absolutely destroy you mentally." And that shit just hit me different. Let that shit sink in.
We finally found one with her catchphrase. And the new guy that's infiltrated my algorithm is Doug Townsend. Have you seen him?
Doug Townsend? No,
You probably can't play many of what he has to say, but what he'll do is he will stitch together a video and then come in, and he's a used car salesman. He started out with like 2,000 followers on TikTok, and now he's got pretty close to 1 million.
Yeah.
And he'll show chicks with like big boobs, and then he'll go, "All right, now I got this 2024 Scat Pack for sale. Come on, see it." And then he said in one of his videos the Scat Pack was out for a test drive, and he thought he sold it. And then the next video, he was like selling the Scat Pack again, and everybody in the comments goes, "How come you didn't sell the Scat Pack, Doug?" And he's like, "Bad credit." But he always has hot chicks on the very first part of his video.
Nice.
And he actually did one with Jen, the Lonely Lesbian. Pretty good. All right, what time is it? I gotta go. Rest Factor.
Yeah, we gotta do a little short one tonight.
9:30.
We had some issues pulling this whole thing together, but we wanted to be here for you guys here to do an episode this week. Check in from Missouri.
Tomorrow night, or excuse me, Saturday night, I might be going live from the casino, but I'll go to live from the casino on Sunday for sure.
Cool.
Poppy's edibles kicking in. What's your level at, Poppy?
Yeah, where you at, Poppy?
He just says this much.
Out of how much?
I don't know what that means.
Out of like
don't
that
know what
much? This much out of this much.
Poppy said he's going to eat that much ice cream.
Have another edible.
All right. Thank you so much. Make sure to watch all our videos. Subscribe if you aren't already doing so. Subscribe to the Rust Factor. He'll be broadcasting live tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
On the Rust Factor Show on Twitch.
Yep.
Follow him. Thank you guys so much.
Goodbye.
And we'll see ya.
2 guys, 1 slot. They're on the air every week. Coming to do stuff with you and talk about everything and nothing. 2 guys, 1 slot.